got one more cookie in me, though. I should have brought another Mountain Dew. No, I'm one more after the first two, yes. So, we want to sing this all the way through without the choreo for a moment, because we're going to record it for front row rehearsals. And for anybody else that wants a rehearsal at the tempo, and then for our choreographer as well. Then we'll review it with the choreo, and we want to touch on the ballet and to see what we remember. To see how much of the 100% you remember. I'm excited. No, they're coming. Christmas is coming too.
Christmas, yeah. This is without choreography. No moves. We're going to sing it as smooth and connected as we can. And on tempo. Want to do the beginning? Mm-hmm. Absolutely, every time.
Okay. So the first section was a little fast, and the second section was the same. Yeah, a little slow, right? So we want to get that in our heads, but it will do for the recording that we're gonna and you'll hear the little places where you go, oh, that could have been, that was a little slow, that was whatever, you know, you'll get that. What was really good was the that's the first time where you get to sing to the audience. Because you're telling them, remember the first part is flirtatious and fun, right? And you're trying to connect and trying to say, yeah. And then the second part, you're telling the audience, you say, oh, man, I got this person, I got these amazing effects. Just talking about it makes me hot. Okay? And then the whole second part is COD. That's why it gets faster and more exciting, and you're headed home.
Yeah, we got things to do.
Got things to do. Got some dishes to put away. Laundry to do. Laundry. Yeah. Right, but you'll have lots of energy. That's the So, but that's the whole landscape as we go through that. That's what this song is all about. So it's not just one level. So we want to make sure that middle section has a lot of telling the audience, oh man, just thinking about it. Oh, this is so great. You're telling the audience that, right? And you're sharing it. That's why we're making these moves not quite as big. We want to say, oh, I've got this feeling, you know, and you're showing them that little feeling as you go through that. So let's do it with the choreo this time.
A little slower on the front. Okay.
Wait a second. So we finished the first song. He's turned around. You finished the first song. That summer when we. Oh. That summer when we were young. Please. And the audience, yeah. All right. Woo! She'll figure that all out. So that's good. So questions about where we're going, where we're headed. Everybody got it? Everybody's asleep?
Well, you know, it's interesting because the first one was 1:50, the second was 1:51.
Because we sang the first part slower and the second part faster. Yeah. So, and that's the way it should be.
We reverse it.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, and that'll be fun. And the second sing through was actually not bad either. So the second run of that, the second performance of that, is also one that you could use probably for front row as well. So as you go through that, so let's switch gears, go back to the ballad for a moment, and see what we remember.
Yeah.
You're going to get a chance to perform it. Yes. Just breath and downbeat. You don't need to go panta to add that extra.
That was new to me.
Good. Well, you're doing it today. You're doing well at it, actually. So you get to do a performance of this song. See how much you remember. Ready for from what?
Number 7.
From where?
Surprise!
Westwind. No. Yeah. Woohoo! Look, man, they've gotten big. Look at them. Wow. Amazing. So there was one tenor at the end that forgot there's a breath.
No, I forgot to freeze.
I cut off the, yeah.
There was still one tenor singing very beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know these, right? These are just memory devices so that I remember what to talk about. When I get to here, I have to stop you. I'm out of fingers. But I only got to here, that's good. And one of them was you. He forgot. For I left my song. And then many of you forgot the do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember my being so shy? We had a lot of us singing shy too soon. So many of us forgot that one. And then the overall dynamic plan. Remember we decided we were going to get loud in a few places. Yeah, maybe 6. We have some 9s in there, and we forgot them, right? And what happens is, when you all of a sudden make your overall shape like this, it sounds like this to the audience. That's all the same. And that's why we have to have this kind of shape. Remember, that's at the beginning. Right at the beginning, we've got one of those big ones that happens, and then we bring it back down. And right at that song, and sung on June and July, what happens is if you just go to here and then you try to get quiet, you can't support it. It's too soft. You know, when the tenors are trying to sing that other one, it's hard.
They got a really high
So
note
those are the 3 things with do you remember being so shy, song and sung in terms of tempo and rhythm, and then the overall dynamic shape. So I'm betting that if you ran that again, if you performed that again, you would fix it. I think you would. Because you just gave yourself a grade, right? You told yourself what you did and what you could do better. Now the second part of giving yourself a grade is deciding how you get the grade higher. What did you do that earned that B- or that C+? Well, I did this and this and this right, but I missed this and this and this. So to get the better grade, you got to keep doing the right things, and then add in the other corrections. You get it? So this time we're going to allow the singer to go through and make her own corrections. You get to make your own corrections this time, all the way through. Instead of working sections. I'm just going to trust you to do it. Because I think you know. One more shot. Lesson number 7 from the performance. I'm from California, Arizona. Let's go! wrote in here. Where was it? I picked it
Once
up.
that time, and once this time.
Yeah. The being so.
no, I got it.
That was on him.
I was thinking of
The
that.
do you remember? I was like, hey, listen, they fixed it.
Yeah.
They fixed that.
So, and he was so shy, and you all went, wait, that's not right. Tenors, when the leads go up above you on For I Love My Song, some of the tenors are not singing their note. For I love my song. You say straight across, tenors. And some of you are moving up to join the leads. You're going song, song. And we actually need more of that note. Okay? So tenors, when you get for I love my song. Can we do that? For, lead and tenor, for. Tenors, you need to equal balance the leads. So you need to sing that as loud as possible.
Low note.
For I love my song.
And take the vibrato out, please. I'm getting song, song, and song
For I love my song.
That's what we want.
That's really fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's do that. Okay, that would be great if we got that.
That would probably be where I want to hold that chord too.
If we remember.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Do you remember? City drag, hey, hey, do you remember? There's a song. Have you forgotten the tear in many of you singing your? Even a bunch of you that just told me you were. I'm watching you. That's not a you.
Because they hear it every morning.
You were. Have you forgotten the tear in your eye? Okay. Let's start at Do You Remember?
Do you remember?
We need the picture.